Hello noobs, in this video I'm going to be going over a couple different topics, but the real one is the deal with the new limited items. So Roblox has made a lot of new limited items such as Gucci series, Van series, Zara Larson, a lot of different ones. They've all been event items really, except one limited, which was the Zara Larson face. Otherwise everything has been based off events. So I'm gonna start out, why did Roblox make every limited an event limited? Like you could only get them from events. The reason why is because in order for Roblox to make real good money off of it is if they use it in events, because then they get sponsorships and then they could use that to make Robux on top of what they already make from the sponsorships. So you get a sponsorship plus you get Robux. People are gonna be buying a lot of Robux in order to get the new limited so they can make profit off of it, so that in turn makes them a lot more money. When they just release new limiteds on a timer like they used to, or they just release them in general, it doesn't end up making them as much money. Even the Zara Larson face was based on Zara Larson, which did make them extra money, and it did actually do well for them. So everything for Roblox is based off money and not for the traders per se. Yes, of course, I would love for Roblox to release limiteds on a timer like they used to, or just release limiteds in general, like in Ice Volk, for example, or how Ice Volk was even released. Like that would be great, maybe a new Sparkle Time Fedora, but it doesn't make Roblox as much money, so they scrapped it and they went with this. Now, in order to see if the new limiteds are going to do well, you're going to have to see first if they are a face. If they are a face and it doesn't look absolutely horrible, such as the Zara Larson face, it will do well. It's not going to be 100k value off the bat, but it's going to do better than basically everything else. Zara Larson face, I think, will be just as good as Super Happy face in a few years, and it's already doing super well. But you could tell basically all the other limiteds are not doing well because they are kind of ugly. So the items, first of all, have to look good, and second of all, they have to be either a face or like a hat or some sort of accessory. They can't be like a bag, like the Gucci bags, or like how the Vans is on your back. It just doesn't look very good, and the items just aren't going to do very well. I think limiteds will never be released the old way. I think the Zara Larson face was rare. It might happen once or twice again, but nothing will really happen like that again, at least often. And there will never be an item released on a timer ever again. That is completely done. Roblox is going to continue doing corporate sponsorships in order to make limiteds, and if they don't, then you're not getting a limited item straight up. Now, a lot of people think UGC limiteds are going to happen, and even Roblox thinks it's going to happen, but I personally do not think that is going to happen, because people could just make Volks or Dominuses, and there's so many UGC creators that there's going to be way too many items for there to keep track of, and Roblox economy is gonna go to nothing. The economy is gonna be basically nothing. Like, the economy is gonna completely fail. There's not gonna be a Roblox economy anymore, unless they really learn or find a way to put limiteds out by UGC properly. They're gonna be screwed. That's why I do not think it's gonna be through UGC. What I do think is Roblox is gonna hire UGC creators to make limited items for them, and then maybe they could be released the old way, but I think they will be released by people with maybe more talent, or someone who would just put in more time to make them look better, which in turn will make the limited items do better. So I always do recommend you guys to buy new limiteds, because you guys will make profit off of them, but I don't recommend holding unless it's like a face or like a nice hat or something that looks good. But if it doesn't look super great, I don't recommend holding. I recommend selling quick and making profit. But sometimes you won't even make profit off of it. Such as the NFL limited, the football head, I think I made maybe 50 profit off of that. Maybe, I mean, that's pushing it. A lot of items, they're not going to make you profit. And unless they're like either a decent accessory or a face, it's just not going to do well for you. So basically, getting new limiteds is basically pointless unless it either looks good or you want to hoard it. If you don't want to hoard it and it doesn't really look too great, it's not worth getting. And yes, Roblox will never be doing a sale again. Don't expect a sale to happen. It's never happening. Don't get your hopes up. It will never ever happen. One thing I do like seeing is that Roblox is getting into limiteds again. Limiteds are only just going to keep on getting better from this point. Roblox is finally getting back into limiteds and including items into the economy. So yes, limited items are just going to keep on improving, and I think you should invest into some newer ones, but I would rather just actively trade than buy new limiteds, unless they are a specific type of limited, such as the Zara Larson face. But that's everything about new limiteds and what I think is going to happen with limiteds in the future. But yeah, that's it. Bye, noobs.